going to give a second for the Exodus. Okay, I come to the final act of this production, which I call the politics of Draupadi. This goes back to what I told you earlier. The whole scene for this production came from the fact that I visited a Draupadi Amman. I figured that an epic heroine who was not perfect according to today's social norms was celebrated as a goddess. I come back to the same point here again. But here I talk about not the concept, the fact of rape. I'm addressing a very difficult question here. I'm addressing a question as to how we treat rape victims or abuse victims, let us put it that way. How do we treat them in our society? Who do we blame? Do we accept them? And if so, how do we accept them? When you look at Draupadi, again, and if I was like Draupadi today, let's just take that I have 5 husbands. No, one marriage is enough for me. But let's just say that I desire 5 husbands. I have 5 husbands. I gave birth, but I was never a mother. You know what it is to be a mother, right? In this society, if you're a mother, you have to do certain things. Otherwise, you're put down. You're not a real mother. There are so many things that you have to do to be sure that you are called a mother. It's not just giving birth. She was never a mother. So let's say I have 5 husbands. I gave birth to 10 children, whatever. I never took care of them. I roamed away with my husbands. Made sure I took my revenge. I didn't keep quiet. I took my revenge on everyone that wronged me. Made sure my husbands were part of the revenge. Will you accept me in the society? I want an answer. Yes? No? No? No. That's what I'm trying to get to here. Here I have taken an example. Pardon me. Here I have taken an example of a woman who was gang raped by 3 men. And this is a rural South Indian village setting. Even today we have this practice down in South India. I don't know whether it happens here. Over there, when a woman gets abused, she's considered impure. And she's made to walk on fire pit to cleanse herself. Point number 1. Why is she impure again? Who is impure here? Is she impure or the person who raped her impure? Why is she, what are you cleansing her for? What is she cleansed for? So here there's a setting. The headman and everybody comes dancing. It's a very common thing in South India. When they dance in front of the Amman, the goddess temple, they carry neem leaves. They dance in trance. They carry fire pots. They lay the fire pit. So on and so forth. I start my piece with that. And then the headman of the village orders the victim to walk on fire. As reluctant as she is, she has to obey. She walks on fire. And as she falls at the sanctum sanctorum of the temple, she questions and tries to identify who Draupadi is. She says, Draupadi, you're right there. What you went through is what I went through. I went through and I'm punished for it. You were never punished for it. You're punished in a different way, but not the way I'm punished right now. How do I identify myself with you? Your pain was frozen because you were made a goddess. You're frozen. You are bathed with turmeric and sandalwood paste, and you have flower garlands and silk sarees and jewelry. I went through the same pain, but I cannot identify myself with you. How do I identify myself with you? I'm not able to do it. Do I want to be a goddess? No. What does acceptance mean for us? Mostly, sometimes what we do is we elevate the person's status so that we can accept them. We are not able to accept them as they are, with all their mistakes, with all their experiences. We are not able to do it. Mostly we exalt them to a higher ground, and then it's more easy for us to accept. Oh, she's at that place, so it's easy for me to accept her right now. Either that happens or we subjugate. Is there a concept called, okay, you have been abused, you've gone through this trauma, I'll just accept you as you are. Let's not victimize the victim. They've already gone through trauma. They don't need to go through another. Will we give them space to heal on their own? Will we just look at them like us? They just went through a trauma. Will we ever do that? So a piece that addresses the treatment of abuse victims and what it means to be a goddess. I never want to be a goddess. I want to be accepted as I am. I don't want you to lift me up. No, I don't want you to put me down either. The pain that I went through, you can also go through the same. We are human, we share the pain the same way. The politics of Draupadi, the final act. Thank you.
path without screaming.
I already screamed, gentlemen, though my mouth was stuffed with common notice.
You walk the path without squirming.
I could not squirm either, gentlemen, when hands held my spread legs to the earth.
Walk the path with hands folded.
You did hold my hands, gentlemen, but you got to my yes anyway. She was twice molested, one attempt at rape, and once kidnapped. Yet, she prevailed. Wait, I have stronger credentials. I was twice raped. Maybe it's temple time for me now. I told her we made a goddess. Once a goddess, the crime against human can be discarded into oblivion. Once a goddess, I will be a lesson in history that men will pray for the wife's chastity and women will pray for the fertility. But wait, Draupadi had 5 husbands, numerous brothers, and 18 days of war in her support. If I were to turn, take the sickle, and fell 3 heads to the dirt, will I to be made a goddess? Will I be worshipped with fear? The acceptance out of fear? Or is God a manifestation of what is unclear? Is this why Mother Draupadi was made a goddess? So that she would not complain again or launch another 18 days of war? Am I not to be a goddess too? Forced to be sexually violated? Unacceptance. Am I now to be a goddess too? Forced to be sexually violated? Unacceptance. Unacceptance of me. the real me.